The most comfortable or uncomfortable thing is change, because change requires you to be uncomfortable. Change puts you in positions you're not comfortable, in environments around certain people, and it puts you on the spot. It holds you accountable. It questions you, which is why it's something that is easy to resist, because it's not the easiest thing in the world. What is easy is staying the same, being complacent, being in an environment you know, not being challenged socially, physically, mentally. But change is something that requires you to be uncomfortable. That being said, if you're not willing to step outside your comfort zone, put yourself out there, put yourself in different environments, around different people, doing different things, challenging your mindset, holding yourself accountable, you'll never change. Deep down, we'll want to change in a positive way, but physically, we're not willing to do the things necessary to be uncomfortable. Every single thing for change is uncomfortable. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing, because you have to be prepared to receive a lot of second guessing, receive individuals showing their insecurities on you, receive a lot of questionable behavior, dissing, belittling, individuals making fun of you. You're like the center of jokes for individuals. And also, people that pose as friends before become monitoring spirits. So they're basically there as surveillance. They're there watching. Not saying anything positive, not saying anything negative. They're just there waiting to see what happens. In a lot of cases, waiting to see if you fail. It's the truth, man. If you don't like it, well, it is what it is. That being said, nothing about change is comfortable, which is why most of us want it, but not most of us are willing to do what it takes to receive it. It is what it is. I didn't want to burst the bubble, but I had to burst the bubble. So, how do you start? You know it's difficult. You know it's going to take everything from you. And you know what to expect from the change that you want. You have to take it one day at a time. You have to do what you can each day. If you look too far forward or look too far back, that's where you're going to swerve. Nothing about trying to be different. Let's say you're trying to get in better shape. You're trying to get that degree, that extra degree. You're trying to get that trade, learn that new skill, that new language, whatever you're trying to do. It puts you in a place you don't feel as smart. It puts you in a place your ego has to be dropped, because you're not accustomed to what you're going through currently for the thing that you're doing that is not old. That is new, basically. Saying all that is going to pay off. It's going to pay off. I don't want to say the harder something is, the more it pays off, but when you put yourself in circumstances that get you out of your comfort zone, it forces you to learn more about yourself. It forces you to learn what you're made of. Things you didn't discover before because you were in places that didn't challenge you. Around the same people, talking about wasting the whole week, or wishing their weeks away, I should say. Around the same people, praising mediocrity. Around people that don't really hold you accountable or call you out when things happen. In the same environments where people value intoxication. Even with the things you're watching, the things you're reading, the things you're listening to, things in that nature. It's going to require a lot from you for that change, but it's all going to pay off. And it's not for everybody, because while we want to change, not many of us are willing to do what it takes to receive the change. That being said, we know change is difficult. We know that it's going to come for a lot of being isolated. We know it's going to put us in positions where challenged and held accountable. So, are you really ready for it? Are you really ready for change? because that is what is required. It's the hardest thing, yes, but you deserve the best. But you also have to treat yourself as such by doing what is necessary each day. So the buddies that text you saying, "Oh, let's go out on the weekend and drink," you gotta start saying no. The old you that used to do degenerate things has to say no to those things. Don't call things that destroy you slowly or slowly kill you fun. You have to redefine what fun is. This is part of the changing process. It's not comfortable, but it's something you need. It's something necessary to get you over the hump to where you're trying to go. Because you want to go somewhere, right? You want to achieve something different, right? So it requires you to be uncomfortable temporarily. And that is it. It's going to be temporarily. Temporarily until you try to challenge yourself in more ways. But initially, it's going to be very tough. I'm not here to say that's easy, but I know that you can do it if you put your mind to it. So what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Are you gonna shy away, or is this gonna be a dream forever? Because 2K25 is already almost a quarter of the way. Almost a quarter of the way. That gives you perspective on how fast time is going. So all the dreams and aspirations that you have that you're refusing to take action on, you're gonna get old and gray eventually. The older you get, the more commitments you have, the less time, energy you have, depending on your lifestyle right now. But for the masses, that's the case. So that change you're so afraid of because of how difficult it may be in the beginning, it's gonna be worth it in the end. So you gotta face that fear and get it done. And get it done. What you require to do something new is courage. You don't need skill, you don't need expertise, because in something new you're a rookie. You don't know anything. So what you need is to develop courage. Okay? Yes, it's scary to change. Yes, change comes with a lot of things, positive and negative, especially negative in the beginning stages. But long term, the kind of fulfillment that you feel is something that I cannot describe. So my biggest advice, based on all the things that I said about change, build the courage to confront it. Build the courage to confront change, because it's required. At every stage of your life, it requires you to be a certain character. And you cannot get to those stages in life and handle it properly if you're not willing to do what's necessary for change. It's uncomfortable temporarily, but the long-term reward is something I cannot describe. So that's it for the video. I hope this got you to think a little bit, to self-reflect, self-examine on what things you could not be doing to keep changing in a better way. Not changing who you are as a person, but changing as in like your skills and your abilities. Anyways, if this video gave value to you, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more videos. God bless you. I'll see you next time.